real right now.
Mr. DL.
222. Who's off? I could just lose your mind. Can you see me?
Oh yeah, it looks cool.
Yep.
Do I look dark or what?
No, if you sit like that, it looks kind of dope.
But you are dark, FYI, if you didn't know.
Kind of like
That's what I like about you, Tanya. Sometimes you say sometimes you say some of the most intelligent things I've ever heard in my life.
Like on point, like Anita.
Yeah. I feel extra smart every time I speak to you. But
Listen, I'm happy I can give you that happiness every time. At least once a week. You should have that.
Listen, call me Einstein, please. But yo, Maria, listen.
Yo.
If you don't, why are you looking homeless right now?
Homeless.
Yo.
Just because I'm warm and I'm fuzzy does not mean I look homeless.
Hey, yo.
Like a little Ewok.
Hey,
right?
you don't look
right, exactly. And we
you
only
don't
had
look
a Star Wars conversation without you, and it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
you don't look homeless because you're my kid. But let me give you another one. You do look like you're camping outside.
Right. Well, that was the point.
Yeah. All I need to do is see Zeke run by with the llama, and it's all over.
The llama.
I know.
Yo, if he comes riding by with the llama hat, it's a wrap. You're outside.
I want one. I'm already jealous, and I haven't seen one of them.
Yo, episode. You ready?
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yo, the Danger Zone podcast, holiday edition, part 2. You know what I'm saying? Episode 49 with Big Show,
Mr. DL,
and Chef Tanya Nicole, and our guest, Real Love.
Yeah. And you cooking with the squad. If you know what this is, I'm turning. So listen, any good things this week or what you got? This week, real brief.
I don't know how good they were, but the Canadian commander, aka Tory Lanez, has been served his sentence of 23 years.
Wow.
For shooting Megan the Stallion in the foot. I don't know if you should say allegedly because he just got found.
It's not allegedly.
It's not allegedly,
official.
I guess. But
a court of law said that's what's up.
There's because they always get it right.
Well, not into that now either. I'm just saying that's what they.
She don't. One thing about it, she doesn't walk like she got shot in the foot. But go ahead.
I think he probably did it. I think it's a bit excessive. He'll probably get like 7 years or something.
Well, he'll probably get served time. Won't do that though, And as we saw, his father went into a tirade after the verdict, blaming Jay-Z and Rock Nation and God wouldn't let this happen, and it was just madness, man. But you know what?
At the end of the day, you do what you do.
The event.
You, but it's your choice.
The event happened. It happened. Like I said, the stuff. First of all, I don't have no sympathies for that dumb shit anyway, because I have no reason. First of all, I don't put myself in a position where I gotta pull out guns. But if I did, it wouldn't be because it was around a woman.
Yeah,
you were fighting with a woman, not even like. Come on now.
Yeah. But a lot of motherfuckers, they do that for like that fear shit or whatever, which is some straight cornball shit.
Intimidation, narcissist.
And if you really know about guns, sometimes the safeties or whatever, this shit is like hairpin triggers. There's so much shit that can happen by holding a loaded gun in your hand. So even if you attempt, you know what I'm saying? If excuse me, man, someone tried to interrupt my decline. But anyway,
I wasn't there, but I could see it being something like, I'm gonna shoot at the ground to scare her, but he accidentally shot her. You
need to take out a
remorse.
Say a woman like, come on now.
He's 5'2" and she's like 6 feet.
Ooh, well, guess what? You were in the car with your bodyguard. Drive away. Like, leave her to walk home.
If you want to shoot, if you're gonna shoot and you want to kill somebody, it's very easy to do if that's what your intention is. So, like for instance, what's the guy's name? Oscar Pistorius, was that his name? He was the Olympic blade runner with the.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
legs or whatever, and he won some medals. And I think it's the Paralympics.
Yes.
Is that the guy that killed his girlfriend?
Yes. Yeah.
So mind
Victoria,
you,
right? Yeah.
He had an average story for the murder. He was found guilty of it. First, he wasn't, but then they retried it and he was found guilty. But this is a man who wasn't on his legs, his artificial limbs. He was running on his knee joints. And you know,
he still got it.
But he shot through the door. So by him blasting through the door, he knew he was gonna like do more than just try to scare somebody. And he killed her. So that's why it was kind of cut and dry. But there was no reason for you to like have a gun in that sense anyway. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. Like sometimes.
Well, he is the Canadian commander, so he needs a weapon. I said he is the Canadian commander, so he needs a weapon at all times.
Some people might rob you or whatever, or that might be their intentions. But it was a stupid thing. Hopefully things iron out. You know, if he got to do with time, whatever, that's the name of the game. You know, cops and robbers, guns and crime, all that shit's connected, whatever, man. Anyway.
I just don't understand why he acts so hard. What's the first thing you know about Canada?
Justin Trudeau.
That 90% of the music that they play on the radio is from Canadian artists.
My thing is, they're nice. It's nice.
They're nice. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, why are you trying so hard, bro?
Why are you wasting your career on this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't in a club that fight someone such a story. Like, someone contested his manhood. None of that.
Here's the misconception too, or like how you said that people. So it's like Boston. It's like Boston. People that are not from Boston just think it's straight white. You know what I'm saying? Like so many people. You know what I mean? Like
chocolate chip.
People have asked me, damn, like people like you live in Boston. Like I'm like, yo, this is shit that I've heard. So I mean, there could be that part of
from Canada. Part of Canada that's hard.
It's nice, but there's definitely a part. There's definitely some parts. We know that. One place that I question at times. I say that people might be more nice is England, because England is the only place where you can go and slap fire at the cops, and they're gonna, you know, they're gonna apprehend you, but then nobody's getting shot. You know what I mean? That they don't have guns. So you know what I mean? So it's like they must be pretty nice over there. You know, it is what it is. Yeah. But you got anything else on the docket?
No, I just want to talk about that. I mean, Bill Cosby just announced he's doing a tour. I can't wait to see how that turns out.
I would like to see what the sales are.
He just announced it right now. Like, it's trending #1 on Twitter right now. Bill Cosby, back at it.
I'd be willing to bet that the shows would be sold out.
Right.
Yeah, with people booing him probably.
No, that's not going to happen. Let me tell you something.
He won't be able to do big shows. He'll be able to do 400-seat shows.
No, they're going to be bigger than that. Just watch. I'm telling you. Listen, you remember when this first went down? And he was doing shows. And they were sold out. And then he went to jail. And this shit went down already.
He went to jail. You hit the
Before he went to jail for raping a bunch of
people.
But you're missing it. You're missing it. He was already accused and charged with all of that. But before he actually went to jail, he was doing some shows. And them shit out. You know but once he was guilty already. Look it up. You can find out.
No, I know he's been guilty, but I'm just saying, like, mainstream America finally started to care about it. Because we knew about Carla forever.
Yo, let me tell you something. So we'll just do our homework on the first show. I guarantee you it's going to be bigger than that. I just watch. Because we live in this world, too, where snitching isn't a problem no more. You know, smacking the shit out of kids ain't a problem no more. All this shit is different now. It's crazy, man, but it's a fact. You know what I mean? So it's like Bill Cosby helped raise half of America. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people grew up on him. You know what I mean? It's like, okay.
R. Kelly gonna go on tour.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you don't think he will?
I'm sure he will.
That'll be a tour. And people are gonna be there too. Trust me.
The pedals are gonna line up to their gods.
It's the world we live in, man. You know what I'm saying? Not saying so. I mean, we're not anyone's judge. So what happens?
We're human. We judge everything. wore that color.
Okay.
That's the move. He should have passed it to Emmett.
Me, Big Shug, I'm not nobody's judge. So if someone else is cool, whatever they do, it's like you do it. You got to meet Jamaica. You got to deal with all that shit. Like me, I'm good. I'm like, yo, listen, do I need to go see R. Kelly and all that? Nah, I don't need to do that. You know what I mean? Do I need to bill? Nah, I'm good. I saw what I needed to see or whatever. And plus, just from being in the business, there's so much of an element that people run with like it's the truth. And it be some shit that is so clouded, man. It's so fucking clouded. I know that for a fact. So when I watch people run with, like the way they used to always talk about, oh, Tupac, he's wild, or he's this, that, and the other thing. And it was far from that. That shit wasn't even like that with this dude. You know, but they made him that way. Suge Knight, and he look at you, he was like Medusa. You're gonna turn to stone and fucking die. Right? This is how people made it. But I've been around the dude like a few times where the shit is just, people blow that shit out and they run with it. You know what I'm saying? So whatever, man. Canadian Commander, Salamander, Half-Mander, whatever you want to call that dude. Yo, you got to deal with this, man. And as we go, this is still episode 49 of Dangerous Podcast.
Right. El peligro.
I just want to say rest in peace to someone. This happened in America. Yes. I want to say rest in peace to Andell Taylor, found dead in her car in Buffalo, New York, frozen in a blizzard because she pulled over because she couldn't drive, and then she just froze to death. And you know, how many plows drove by this girl's car?
Right.
That could have said, "Excuse me, miss, are you dying? Can I help you?" Like, I don't know. I've had to pull over in the Rocky Mountains in a blizzard, and I almost froze to death too. So this one just kind of hit me. I was like, damn, man, this girl fucking died. Says she
got hit hard.
Says she's a nurse, and you know, she probably knew what was going on.
So listen, as sad as that is, the truth to it is like, there was a car broke down on the side of the highway. Bill Cosby's son went to go help the person, and the dude shot and killed him. You see what I'm saying?
Ennis, something like that.
And I was in prison with some guys, and their hustle was to one dude would lay down in the street, and cars would pull over, and then when you pull over to see why this person's laying in the street, someone would jump out the bushes and put a gun to you and rob you. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thin line.
That's why people don't help nobody anymore.
Right, you're really right, you know, because like people don't know what the hell, they don't know what they don't know. And what they think they might know is gonna keep them away. So it's just like me. First of all, I've been a black man
all my life.
Oh, his whole life.
But peep this, on the highway. So in that predicament, my car was broke down, nobody was stopping. An average person isn't gonna stop. I'm aware, whatever. So when someone does stop, then I'm like, okay, this dude stopped. So what's up? You know what I mean? And the times that people, y'all still there?
Yeah.
Oh, the times when people stopped, one person was like, he was obviously gay, and
and he saw a big chocolate teddy bear.
So I don't know if that's what he saw, because that's not how it
rescue him.
Hey, that's not how it turned out. But what I'm saying is,
that's not how he
one person was gay, another person was from a church. You know what I'm saying?
Very nice.
And the other two people that stopped were two older women that you wouldn't even think would, but they like just in them, like, and where people today don't do that. So, and we're spreading these 3 pullovers like over years, you know what I mean? So, you don't know what the hell is gonna happen. We're sad to hear that story. You know, I heard a sadder story today of this woman who was convicted of 2 life sentences for killing her children.
Yeah.
One kid was 11, the other one was, I believe, 5. She
8
stabbed.
and 5.
Yeah, 8.
In Brockton.
She stabbed both of them.
And stabbed them. Like, come on now.
She
like
tried.
It was a voodoo ritual. So like the 8-year-old was stabbed over 50 times.
That shit was crazy.
It was, and then the 5-year-old was 20 times. Like that's what it was. It's ridiculous. It happened a couple years ago.
And they.
You see what happened today in New Hampshire with Dennis Eckersley's kid?
Oh yeah.
What is it?
They she had a baby in the woods.
Yes.
And she homeless, and she left the baby naked in 18-degree weather. And when she called 911 when the firemen tried to find the baby, she kept telling them, "Oh, he's over here. Oh, he
wrong direction." Yep.
It was at night, so when they found the baby, it was naked, hypothermic. I think the baby obviously right now is in the emergency room.
I heard he's doing better.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I heard he's doing good.
I'm assuming she was estranged from her family, considering she was in the woods. But like, you can't call nobody.
I believe that was his granddaughter too. You know what I mean? Yeah, I believe so.
From an affluent family, there is measures out there where you could drop off a baby, like
safe haven.
Yeah,
absolutely.
When these things happen, as we all know, you know, obviously the mind is not right. You know what I mean? The mind is not. We now on
either the mind or the soul that's not right, but one of them is not right.
No, it's definitely the mind, because we speak on what should be right, of course, like that. Yeah, but people that do these things that are unfathomable to us, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, you know, there's a problem. You know, something's going on. It is what it is, man. But listen, we ain't gonna be sad. So, right now, what we're gonna do, right, is the NFL picks. How about that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's talk about some football.
Let's do it.
So, what did we do last week? I know it wasn't a good week. I'm probably 50-50.
Where we standing?
So you got to be careful. DL is like right behind you. He is this, you know, someone's getting chicken, and it might not be you.
I know. Bad week.
It was a bad week. So, Pop, you got you did 7 and 9.
Yeah.
7 and 9 this week, and then I did 8 and 8, which I've been averaging. But then DL and Tanya both did 11 and 5.
Okay.
Phenomenal.
10 and 11 and 11.
So where we at?
All right. So Pop, you are still in the lead, but it's closing fast. 141, 97 and 2. Right, and then DL is 138. 102.
Oh, 3 behind.
Yeah. And then Tanya is 134. 104. And then I'm 127. And then 111.
It's tight race.
It's a tight race. It's not. It's,
do it up.
They get tight. So this
you don't like that. What? Okay.
We can start with you, Ree, this week.
All right. So this week we have the Thursday night game is the Cowboys at the Titans. I'm going to pick the Cowboys.
Oh, step. I messed up.
I'll go next. I'll go Cowboys.
Okay.
Cowboys.
Okay.
And I'm going Cowboys as well.
Because you like to copy me. No?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, okay.
Plus, Titans don't even have their quarterback. That is kind of a mess. It's a one-man show over there.
All right. So speaking of not having your quarterback, the Sunday game at 1:00, we got the Dolphins at the Patriots. Normally, I would go the Dolphins, but Tua is probably going to be in the concussion protocol for that hit last game, so he's probably not going to be playing. So I'm going to go Pats.
Oh, yes. Sorry. I'm going to go. I'm going to go Dolphins.
Okay. Tanya?
I'm going to go Dolphins too. What the heck?
All right.
Do it.
And I'm going to go Patriots because Maria, along with their quarterback being in concussion protocol, he also threw 3 horrendous picks last week, and it was just terrible. And so Teddy Bridgewater is going to sub for him, and that's not much better. So I'm going to Pats.
Historically, the Patriots have trouble with the Dolphins, right?
Yes.
Not with the trash ups. I mean, the backups. Well, go ahead. Joe.
But historically, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the one thing that the fans were hanging on to, but they're having a great.
Hopefully, this is a give me. Hopefully.
A better season.
Yeah. All right. Next, we got the Browns at the Commanders. I'm gonna do the Commanders.
What are the Browns? They won like 6 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go Browns.
Where
is the Commanders? Commanders.
Is it what?
At the Commanders.
At the Commanders. Where are you gonna go?
Commanders. I'm gonna go.
Oh, okay. Commando.
And I'm gonna go Commanders as well.
All right.
Commanders. Cobra Commanders.
I secretly put Commando instead of Commander.
I love it.
All right. The next is the Cardinals at the Falcons. And then they both aren't really doing very well.
Cardinals at the Falcons.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go Falcons. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Falcons. Also.
I agree. Falcons.
Because Falcons eats Cardinals.
Well,
sure. Why not?
Cardinals.
Idea.
Okay.
Cardinals are really trash-rific, so I'm gonna go as well. It's unbelievable.
So Falcons then?
Yeah.
All right.
Where do I go, Cardinals? No, I went Falcons.
You went Falcons.
So Tanya, that was Falcons for you as well?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you. All right. Next, we got the Jaguars at the Texans. I'm going with the Jags. Texans have won 3 games.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go with the Jaguars.
Wow. Jaguars.
Yeah.
I'm going Jaguars as well. They're playing.
Right. I think we're all this. No. Okay. All right. Next, we got the Colts at the Giants. I'm gonna do Giants.
Giants.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Giants across the board. The Colts are a mess.
Yeah, they had such a run. Not of recent years, but just in the last 20 years, they were like a top team.
Yeah, they were. Well, so weren't the Patriots.
Yeah.
I mean,
amen.
Well, the Patriots are going to have a few more bad seasons to erase their lore of winning.
Just from Brady. Yeah.
They need to lose another 10 years for another generation to recognize them as losers. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Well, go ahead.
All right. Next, we got the Broncos at the Chiefs. I'm going to Chiefs. Okay, that's
Chiefs.
That's another across the board. How could you think who just fired their coach, quarterback, and hasn't been playing good? It's just a trash show. Put it out on.
Put out.
All right. Next. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, there's a fire.
Yo, you can't be putting stuff in the microwave while we're doing the show. Where'd you go to get the hot chocolate? Where are you, Ray?
She's there. She's just on mute. Because there's making sound. Because there's a fire in the house. A fire.
Yeah, I'm literally on fire.
You gotta wave something so the smoke detector, stops beeping. It happens in the mom's apartment.
Mm-hmm. It always happens when I'm making tortillas. Also, every time.
Yes, because usually it's a cast iron.
Yes, gotta be hot.
I can relate.
Should have just did steak and cheese s'mores. But go ahead.
All right, next we got the Panthers at the Buccaneers.
Marshmallows. I'm sorry, what did you say? Real love.
Somebody might try that too. Oh shit. The roof is on fire.
We don't need no fire.
Water. Let the burn.
No, in case we don't need no fire. We don't want her to burn.
It says Buccaneers though, wherever it was.
What?
I couldn't see who they were playing.
You back, Ree?
Oh.
Something's happening. You back?
Yeah, I'm back.
So where we at?
All right. We got the Panthers at the Buccaneers.
I'm
gonna do the Bucks. Go ahead, Dio.
I'm gonna do the Bucks too. Yeah.
Don't sound so sad about it.
No, I think Tom Brady will try to turn it on at the end of the season. Hopefully, not hopefully for my pick.
Aren't they in the playoffs?
Yeah. They are, because that division is terrible, and they're the number one in that division.
And I think they're under 500, aren't they?
They're 7-8.
They're 7-8.
Yeah.
See, the division leaders will always go to the playoffs, and they lead that division because everybody else is trash. So it's a trash year. Well, go ahead.
I'm gonna go with Tampa Buccaneers.
All right.
Wait, hold on. It says the Atlanta Falcons have been eliminated from playoff contention.
So they're out.
Yeah, so there's only 3 teams in that division, really. The Tampa Bay 7-8, Carolina 6-9, and New Orleans is 6-9.
That's why Tampa Bay is leading the division. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know how close it is.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, yo, thanks. But anyway, appreciate you. Appreciate ya. But yo, Reed.
No, it's fine. I can try it. Yep.
So what's next?
All right. You want the Buccaneers too, right?
Yeah, I'm Tampa Bay and the Buccaneers.
All right, we'll do.
Got to go that. He's on the run now. We'll see what happens.
All right. Next, we got the Bears at the Lions. I'm gonna go with the Lions.
Yeah, I'll go with the Lions also.
Lions.
Across the board, the Bears are in shambles.
They're eliminated too. They're done. What week is this? 15?
This is 17.
17. Okay. Oh, gee.
Yeah, we're in. Yeah, 17. Week 17. That's crazy. Yeah. Feels like just yesterday I started doing this with you guys.
I know.
All right, next we got the Saints at the Eagles. I'm going with the Eagles.
Eagles.
You know that's across the board.
Yeah.
I get an eagle call. All the birds is the same. Yo, speaking of eagles, I just seen this thing on one of them animal things where the eagle choked out a wolf, and he was lift them. That was like crazy wild, man. I was like, yo, these eagles ain't no joke.
No, yeah,
the talons on eagles are bigger than my hands, and just the bald eagle has a 6-foot wingspan. So that's a 40-pound bird at least. You know what I mean?
It was kind of sad because the eagle had him by the neck, and he was already dead. Like at that point, I was like, wow, this eagle just dead. He killed the wolf. That's like crazy. Well, go ahead, Eagles.
All right, next we're at the 4:05 time. We got the 49ers at the Raiders. I'm going to go with the 49ers.
I'm going 49ers. Sorry.
You're going 49ers?
Yep.
I'll go Raiders.
Yep, that's what's going to either help them or sink them further. Because I'm going to 49ers, who have been on this 4 or 5 game winning streak. And their quarterback, short story, is Brock Purdy. And dude is the last pick in the NFL draft, right? If anybody knows anything about the draft, they call the last pick Mr. Irrelevant, right? So he's a Mr. Irrelevant that's relevant because they won every game he started, and they're just looking really good. Even without, they lost Tory Lanez at the beginning of the season, they lost Jimmy Garoppolo after that, and this dude stepped in and they have Mr. Beat. They're actually looking better. So 49ers.
Wasn't Brady a really low pick?
Yeah, but he wasn't Mr. Irrelevant.
Right, he wasn't the last one, but he was like really low down the.
There was 7 rounds. Brady was picked in the 6th.
Right. Oh, okay. That's
You know?
yeah. Mm-hmm. And Tremaine will be number 1. Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Next, we got the Jets at the Seahawks. Going with my Hawks.
Yeah, Hawks it is.
Seahawks.
Even though I feel like, man, because Mike White is playing this week, and he was out for a couple of weeks, but I'll go across the board.
All right.
Yes. Even though I think that's my win, but we'll see.
Okay. All right. Next, we have the Rams at the Chargers. I want to say, hold on. Didn't the Rams have like a ridiculous game?
Rams.
Yeah, the Rams got 51 points.
Yes.
They had a ridiculous game.
Yeah. It's not normal, but they did score 51 points with Baker Mayfield.
Right.
He was on stupid hell one week.
Luke, going with the Chargers.
I'm going to go with the Chargers as well, but yeah. I just want to, shout to the Rams for passing 50. Very good.
And they actually might be flowing. Chargers, man. The Chargers just won the other night. So I'm going to go Rams.
You're going to go... Dad, you going Rams? DL?
Yes.
DL's Chargers.
Chargers. And Tanya's Chargers. And I'm Chargers. Okay, so that's out. Rams. All right. Next is the Vikings at the Packers. Going with the Vikings.
Packers.
As you know, Minnesota is 12-4.
Yeah.
So we're going Vikings.
The Vikings.
Just always got to give Green Bay a little extra when you got to go to Lambeau.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's fucking cold.
Yeah, they
cold. But it's also Minnesota too. So they're used to the cold.
They play in a dome though.
Now, and Mr. Lambeau and them have like 8 losses. So it's like kind of wild. But go ahead.
All right.
See, maybe that's the upset of the week.
Next, we have the Sunday night game, which is the Steelers at the Ravens. I'm gonna go with the Ravens just because they're birds, but I don't think the Ravens are very good.
I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
And I'm going to go.
The Ravens have definitely have a better.
They're at home.
Yeah, they They're at 9-10 now this season.
I think what? They're what?
They're like at 9-10 wins right now.
10 wins. 10.
Right.
Oh, the Ravens. 5. The Steelers are 7.
They're like 7.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I go Steelers though.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get ready to rumble.
I'm going Steelers as well.
All right. Just, put one for me in the win pile by myself.
No question. No question.
Ravens.
Is that it?
All right. Monday night game. We got the Bills at the Bengals.
Oh, ooh, that's a tough.
I'm gonna go with the Bengals.
They're hot.
They are.
I'm gonna go with the Bills.
Of course you are.
Yeah, Bills, New York. Let's get it.
And I'm gonna go with the Billy Goats.
That town needs a win.
Yeah. The Bills. Bills, then.
Yeah, Bill.
Okay.
Bills.
All right, and that brings us up. That's it. That was Monday night.
Yo.
Hell yeah.
We got to make our own meme reel, right?
Yeah.
So what we have to do is we look at you, like, hey, where you at? I can't see you.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see you. How come?
I don't know.
Oh, now I see you. So you got to put your hands up. You got to just put your hands up and be like, yo, I'm outside. Let's say that one time.
I'm outside.
All right, that's it. You got to use that. Boy, I'm outside. That's the saying of the day. And you right there in the fire. You really do look outside.
Right. Yeah.
And DL dresses like he's outside. Right.
We dress to match, and Tanya's always at the beach.
Yeah, she's somewhere else. But
I'm from the Caribbean. I keep telling people
DL is like, DL is like looking at her like, does she know the heat's not even on?
No. I know, because I'm like mad hot, and I can just think like, man, I could totally wear what Tanya's wearing right now and be totally fine.
Yo, no question.
I dress like I'm dressed like it's summer, but I'm always cold.
Do you have a stupid as hell this week, Shug?
I actually do, but the thing is, I gotta look at it because I'm on the phone. That's kind of whack. You know what I mean?
Well, you look at it. I'll do the. Make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you like our clip channel. You could see the show in smaller doses, couple minute long clips.
If you just can't stand to look at us for that long of a time,
find us on Instagram, Facebook, Apple Music, Spotify. Where else? iHeartRadio.
Wherever you can.
Shout out to everybody.
Podcast.
Shout out to everybody who listens to the podcast.
Yes, and if you're listening to us, check us out on YouTube so you can see how cute we are.
Oh my God.
Real love.
Okay, boom. Yo, this week's Stupid as Hell, on a quick note, it's very disturbing and sad. So I'm not really making light of it because it's really like a terrible thing, egregious and just terrible. But Tiana McGowan was found guilty of beating her child to death and starving the child as well. The child was 5 months old. The reason why this was even, she at first said that this didn't happen or she wasn't the one or whatever, but the way that was found out, that it was on film as well. Like somehow they picked that up of her with one of the beatings or something. And when the doctors got hold of the baby, they called the services because the baby was malnutritious severely and beaten. So I'm not bringing light to it, but what it is that Tiana McGowan is stupid as hell, because not only is that terrible, you have to be a stupid person to do something like that. And she obviously has a problem. You know what I mean? So on a note like that, we all send our condolences to the baby and all those who were bothered by this and disturbed in that family. But yo, the act is so crazy, man. And this week, Tiana McGowan, you're gonna get what you deserve, and you are stupid as hell. So, yes. So back to where we were. This week, man, as you know, it's one of the holiday editions. You might just see us, being in the dark. Or when you're on location like me, you could just open the door and get the light back. Yo.
How he said on location.
It's like I'm on location right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing stuff. So Reed, we appreciate you coming through, as always.
Real love.
Read the notes again for us and let us know where we're at for the
All
NFL.
Right. We are. Dad, you are at 141, 97, and 2.
2.
DL is at 138, 102.
2.
Tanya is at 134, 104, and 2. And
2.
I'm catching up with 127, 111, and 2.
2. And all 4 of those together is 2, 2, 2, 2. You understand? Yo, we appreciate you, Reed. Everybody listen, by the time you see this thing, it should be like the new year. And as we reflect on this past year, some of us have, lost some people close to us. Some people have just, have passed, some great people, some family members have. Some things weren't accomplished that we wanted to get accomplished, but we still can. Might not have been the best year for some, but with life, we have the opportunity to do better. You know what I'm saying? So I look at this year coming up upon us as positivity, trying to get a lot of things done. And, just be grateful for life. 2022 is in the books, and we look forward to 2023, where we got more music, more podcasts, more life, more love, more happiness, more craziness, man. So 2022, man, You know, we loved you. It was great, and we're ready to move on. Peace. And excuses have no purpose. Don't make them.
Don't make them.
And we out.
As we grow, we glow.
That's true.
Ooh, I like that.
Happy New Year.
All right, hell yeah. Peace.
Yeah. All right, peace.
Stop it.
Yeah, stop that shit.
On my dark days, I chopped crack on a regular. Ran up in spots and clapped on a regular. Took big fat ass stacks from the register. No matter how hard they tried, they still couldn't measure the hard I had.